This question is from Sarah in Austin, Texas. I'm not sure she's here, but I put a lot of thought into it, and so I want to answer it. And her question is, how do you play faster while sounding good? So I just have some tips to get you started on playing faster and keeping your sound up. The first is to separate what your each hand does. So you would work on the speed of your bowing separately than on your left hand. So maybe we can start with something really simple, but you would use a metronome. So I'll just tap my foot for now to indicate a metronome. And then you could do other things that are more right hand focused and speed those up. So maybe like slurring 4. All right. And then you could also focus on speeding up left hand things like scales or variations on scales. And maybe even do it without bowing, like just finger it. All right. So you would start by separating those two elements, and then that kind of is the first step for doing speeding things up. And then another thing you could do, say you're working on tunes, you could start by identifying what is the hard part of a tune, and then speed that up. So you may have, let's say you're doing Lonesome Fiddle Blues. There's a part in there that's really hard. So you would start by really taking that and you do something counterintuitive. You slow it down with a beat. Well, you'd start with a comfortable mid-tempo. And then with the beat, slow it down as much as possible. Even slower, until it's ridiculously slow. This is a counterintuitive step. And then once you've slowed it way down, you gradually speed it up. And then you'll get to a speed, and you'll take note of it on your metronome. And I should back up and say that the metronome is a very useful tool for speeding it up, because you can keep track of your fastest tempo and return to it. So anyhow, let's say you find that the fastest tempo is 100 beats per minute for this little part. Then what you do is play the entire tune at that speed, whatever this is. And then by the time we get to this, you're okay. So why do that? Well, because this is what you don't want to have happen. You don't want to play the whole tune at a faster tempo, and then when you get to this hard part, you have to slow it down. That's the point. You pick the parts that are hard, work on speeding those up, and then whatever the maximum is, you can do all of those parts, you do the rest of the tune. Okay? So in short, using a metronome is a great tool for speeding up a tune. And I really want to do, I have envisioning like a series of lessons all on timing.
Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.